of that older generation telling women in our generation not to get married and not to settle down young because they did it so young. And, so I do see that on social media of them giving their POV, basically saying like, no, I got married at 18, 19, 20, 21. Don't do it. Go live your life. They definitely are putting that narrative out there, but I wouldn't say it's like the majority of.
And I think
And it's definitely
the
not.
other thing that we need to realize is that I don't really think that people just constantly getting beat upside the head. I think there's more family structures. So if somebody was getting beat up by the head, they was calling their cousins, their aunties. So I'm gonna let you know, I had my aunt call the family one time, and everybody showed up. Everybody showed up to the house when there
Yeah.
was an issue.
And
So
then
At one
and
time,
then
sir.
No. The problem is, I hate to say this shit. Q, all right, we about to go ahead and just get there. The problem is, maybe y'all not getting beat upside the head as much as y'all feel.
Oh, okay, so let me go and get my fish grease and let me go get
let's
my
go.
cash out.
Anton is trolling now. He's trying to get the ladies to, because if you guys know Anton Daniels, 2K is not on the panel, but sometimes he says things like that to get them talking. He's good at what he does when it comes to this content shit. So I honestly, absolutely believe he didn't mean that. And I don't co-sign that. He's just trying to get the ladies riled up, which clearly is working.
Don't listen to him.
Sorry, a few of y'all need to get smacked in the mouths the way y'all be talking about how
So
reckless
you
y'all
gotta
talking
do
about
the
these
disclaimer.
men.
You gotta do the disclaimer, Q.
Not on the
If you know
panel.
someone that's
Not on the
experienced
panel.
domestic violence, please call the domestic violence abuse center. Please.
Not on the panel.
Y'all don't get hit upside the head, and I'm
People
never going to
what?
So Jess, you really believe there's no woman that you've ever seen anywhere on this social media that you feel should just get popped in the mouth? No woman at all.
No, but why would a man put himself at risk to hit a woman and go to jail?
I don't believe
No. You missing it, Q. You missing what I'm saying.
I don't think women.
No, I understand all of that.
Hold on, you missing what I'm saying, Q. Q. Listen. Back then, women were a man's property.
Okay, so we're gonna play what Medea say, brick ball.
No. Listen. Women were a man's property, and
so he could just hit her.
You called the police, and they came out like, "Oh, wait a minute, y'all married and y'all having a domestic dispute. You gonna have to handle that. It wasn't no getting arrested. Wasn't no none of that shit. Like it was. You better get your life together."
So Meemaw wasn't happy, Anton. Meemaw was just trying to get inside the head.
She is. Women need a level of discipline.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I disagree with that part. Honestly, personally, I would rather women do what they want to do, and obviously, because women can do whatever they want to do, men have to adapt. It's like, okay, so you mean you can divorce me, no fault divorce whenever you want? Okay, I don't have to marry you then. Oh, you mean you're gonna use the kids against me in child support system? Okay, I'm not having no kids with you. So, or maybe some guys are getting their passports and going to Colombia, Brazil, wherever they want to go, to Asia. You know what I mean? So men have to adapt to whatever changes they have thrown at them. You're men, at the end of the day, as men, you have to find solutions to whatever issues you're facing.
Let me tell you something. Just as a woman that's been married for the past 8 years, it takes a lot of grit. It takes a lot of nerve for you to want to stay and keep working through stuff that is not going your way. You have to
get hit upside the head, Maya.
I'm not even being, I'm being real with you, Jess, because you're not married. I'm being genuinely real with you. As a married woman of 8 years, it takes a lot of grit. It takes a lot of willpower that a lot of women nowadays that are single just don't have. And which is going to be the reason why a lot of these women are just going to stay single. You got
y'all don't fear nothing no more.
You have no fear of God. God, when you say you want to be with this person and marry,
they don't need to fear God. They need to fear a man. And a man,
because the man is over you and God is over the man.
No, they believe they are on the same level as a man. And it's even worse if they make the same money or a little bit more than the man. Don't even start to talk about if they make way more than the man, then they're gonna disrespect him forever and ever. They may settle with the guy and be in a marriage with the guy, they make more money than the guy, only because that's who was willing to marry them, and they wanted to have that whole thing of I'm a married woman. So anytime you find a woman who's in a marriage with a man, she makes more money than the guy, just know two things. Either married because of religion, so culture, parents force her to get married, or she's married because she wanted the title of a wife. But very few women who make lots of money are going to marry men who don't make as much money. But at the end of the day, they don't respect men anymore. So that's why they will never see, they want men. They can't, they claim they want men to be leaders, but at the same time, they want men to be the same as them, to be equal with their men.
So the point is that y'all feel like, I think that the biggest problem with culture today is that we have not let y'all fail in a way that y'all need to.
Period.
Honestly. And I think that unfortunately, the true problem in the game right now is that we got too many simps. And y'all know that y'all can go out there and make bad decisions on a regular basis. You know that, you know what I'm saying? You can go out there and have multiple kids, and then you're going to go ahead and find another sucker that's in your TikTok video saying, yeah, I married her and she got 4 kids. Like, you know that that's a possibility. So as long as the possibility is there, you're going to continue to do it, right? It's like, I'll give you an example. It's a lot of women that's out here having sex unprotected, or they get pregnant because they know that they can go and get an abortion if they want to, right? The fact that they have the option does not prevent them from doing something like we have more contraception than ever before today. However, the statistics show that Black women, not Black men, Black women overwhelmingly are the ones that suffering from STIs, STDs, herpes, HIV, chlamydia, the whole 9 yards. How is that possible if y'all the most educated? We have more contraception than ever before. How are y'all still getting all of these crazy diseases if you are so familiar, if you understand, if you get it, if you can make the decision for yourself? Why are y'all basically out running around like a third world country where it's about to be one out of every 2 Black women have an STI or STD?
Because they want to be like Sexy Red and Megan Stallion. They want to be like Cardi B. They want to be like Glorilla or whatever the fuck her name is. It's really the hip hop, because they look up to more of the Sexy Reds than married women. And like I said, until married women who are happily married start speaking up and speaking positively about marriage and speaking positively about men, most of these unmarried women are going to continue, having the mindset that marriage is slavery and abusive, and they make their own money, they don't need men. But anyway, shout out to Anton Daniels.